not.
You're making stuff weird. Just talk regular.
Seeing this back then, what would you do?
I would have read. She would come home around 6, 7, cook, eat, and I would
6, 7?
Stop. Because what I was raised in was a beat up trailer park. It was hard drugs.
At that age, I didn't know what it was. I used to wonder why do we praise Jesus if he died? Like, why we praising that he died? Comparison be the thief of my joy. I can admit it because I know that. Other than that, though,
You don't want to get up and check again?
I think it's good.
Okay.
Well, I've never done a podcast before.
Me either. Me either.
You giggling? You
I was thinking about something.
We have plenty of talks.
Then why are you not talking? You just keep over here looking weird.
I'm not.
You're making stuff weird. Just talk regular.
I'm not looking weird. I'm trying to think of the topics.
Okay, then tell me you're thinking so I can look at my phone.
Off the camera, you be yapping. You be going harder than me. First, let's begin with how is your...
Don't do the most.
I'm not
saying
be
natural.
I am being natural. I'm not. Okay. How am I doing the most by getting ready to ask you a question?
You were saying you was about to say, how was your day?
I was not. I was going to say, how is your mental?
Oh, I thought you was about to be fake and shit. Okay.
No, this is our first podcast. I'm not finna go back to school.
Wait, am I supposed to be looking at that one?
You're not supposed to look at the camera at all.
Oh, okay. Just that regular?
Yes.
Why I see you looking at that one?
I'm not looking at the camera. We've known each other for the past 6 years. Probably more than that. Like, how is your mental, like, leaving home at 16 years old?
Why are we... This could have been saved for my stuff. You're trying to take all my stuff. No, I'm not talking about that.
You can't be stingy. A podcast don't...
Oh, wait, you do have all the channel, the viewers, so yeah, I might as
This is what pulls you, because people will see that and be like, then she did that, and they come fuck with you. You don't be greedy.
Okay,
You're trying to... You holding... Like, who holds content hostage?
Me. I hold stuff super
You can't do that.
Myself.
Who the hell are you supposed to be? A treasure box?
Yes, I am.
Okay, your mental from leaving home at 16 years old to understanding the value of $1, like how hard, okay, because when that money get low, shit start.
Stop trying to be funny.
No, when money get low, you start feeling it. So
how is my mental from that?
You left home at 16. That's something people don't do, and
you think it was 16? Yeah, was it 16? I think it was.
Well,
15.
before that though, we was already just seeing each other.
Really, 15.
A lot of times, you was able to do what you want at 14 years old. You did great though. You didn't have no kids. You ain't come out here on drugs.
I'm 19 with no kids. I've been on drugs though. Not like addicted to drugs, but I've done drugs, and I've done drugs that you wouldn't think.
You did perks?
Yeah, but like I've only took perks.
I'm talking about like back to back.
Oh no, I've never been on a drug back to back, but weed. That's the only drug I was on back to back.
We don't call weed drugs though. We call that just.
In a Mexican household, they call you a fucking druggie.
That's just the za. And my grandma, you see how she's 63.
Yeah, that's different households.
She's 63.
But in my mom's household, if you smell like weed, she gonna think you just fucked up in life. That's just a Mexican household.
My mama used to think if you fail a test, like my mama used to think if you get a C on a test, you just gonna be outside like.
Oh, she would have hated me.
I need some money. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, she wouldn't like me if she knew that.
Like, dead serious. Like, basically, what I'm trying to say is like, in our household, like how you say weed is like your parents probably look at weed like you just
committed a murder.
You feel me? Like you just did a double homicide, switched the nigga down and everything. So, but in our family, like my mom, if I brought home a C, even a high C, like almost a B, she finna swear up and down. You gonna be on the side. You gonna be begging for money. You gonna be like, damn, it's just a C. But I ain't never get no C ever in my life though. But it's sad though, cause I'm the oldest child, and I bring home all A's, all B's, cause I used to want to make her proud. My brother do it though. He get away with it. She gonna go take him out. She gonna go take him to go have fun and play. I bring home a B. She gonna take my game. So it's just used to be because I guess she expected that from me. Mm-hmm. She expected more from me, but the younger childs get the leeway, and you the youngest child. So I bet you got away with a lot of stuff that your other siblings ain't get away with. Yeah, see that's.
Yeah, they used to always be like, I'll get away with more and stuff like that.
They'll be jealous to you, because I can admit since I'm 21 now, I was jealous of my little brother, because he could get in trouble and she just let him be.
But when they eventually turn the age to know common sense, that's when you should stop being jealous, because it's kind of like that's not their fault. That's the parent fault.
I used to be jealous when I was 14, 15,
So that's
16.
like if my sisters are jealous of me now still, it's kind of like I'm grown now. Like, you can't be holding that up no more.
You think one of your sisters jealous of you now? You lying, because they would be jealous of you, babe, because, I mean, look at it. You're the
I wouldn't say they're jealous of me,
your...
but I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
A little bit of hatred towards you?
I hope not, but sometimes you kind of have that question. It's kind of hard. It's kind of like you wouldn't expect family to do that, but it's kind of like sometimes you're like, wait, what if they are?
But I also wonder, why would you have hatred towards a sibling that's the only one that got...
I don't have no hatred towards no sibling.
No, not them. You wouldn't, because you got everything. You're like the golden nugget. You got...
I have no hatred towards no sibling.
You got everything you need. Okay, let's go back to that topic. Leaving home at 16 years old. I know your mental ain't get destroyed because you're still thriving. Like, you still...
I say it didn't hit me at that moment. At that moment, I didn't care. At that moment, I was like...
When did you realize, like, okay, like, I'm an adult?
When I moved when I started paying bills, like, at the apartment. Well, when I started working my first plant job. Well, my second plant job, and I started paying bills, that's when I was like, wait. I mean, I knew I needed money and stuff because when I first came down here, my mom would always send me money from home and stuff like that because she obviously wanted me to eat wherever I was. But at the when I first left my mom's house, like it didn't really hit me. I was kind of like YOLO to me, a little like escape happiness, because I was like, the stuff I used to do at home, I know a lot of people, like my family, look at it as like, oh, she went through a lot, like she just was at home getting taken care of and stuff like that. But I'm not saying I had like bad parents or nothing like that. Like, it was just, I would say, dang, like, I don't know how to explain it. Things that I used to see at home here and there, and like, I feel like it's nobody's fault. Control? Yeah, it's like stuff nobody can really control, because obviously my mom, I see she can't control something.
Because she's working all day. And
she has to work and pay bills all day, and obviously my sister probably can't control her own stuff because mental issues and stuff like that, and obviously you don't know sometimes what you're doing, and a lot of things couldn't be controlled, and my mom can't just sit there and be like, oh wait, this can't be my daughter no more, you got to get out, because she feels a certain way. She's going to accept everybody for who they are and love them and still be there for them, you know? But it's not just her, it's also like, I didn't feel home. I didn't want to be at neither of my homes. I didn't want to be with my father, and I didn't want to be with my mother. Not because I didn't love them, but kind of because I feel like being away would be better for my mental.
Your parents are immigrants, so that was the main reason they have to work and be gone all day. This could be probably one of the reasons why you deal with hard stuff at home.
For them being immigrants?
Yeah, because of the living circumstances and what they have to do all day, because they can't just have a regular 8-hour work day like us Americans. They have to find a way.
I feel like them being immigrants and working their own job was, to me, a blessing, because not like that, but like them being an immigrant, them having to work every day didn't bother me, because my mom had 2 days off the week and my dad also the weekends, and of course if I needed anything, they quickly there. Like, my mom was always there to school stuff and stuff like that. I mean, I never had school stuff, but if I did, she would make a way. Like, they were both on their own times. Like, it was never like, oh, I have to go to work. But it was mainly like, I never asked them to show up, so they did choose to always be at work. Like, I had to grow up being home alone all the time, because both of my sisters at school or working or college, and I would just be home alone all the time. But I don't think that affected me. I don't think that was never a thing.
Yeah.
Because I would have my mom in the morning, and she would come home around 6, 7, cook, eat, and I would
6, 7?
Stop.
Oh my God. I can't explain about my ways of growing up. Was kind of like similar to yours, because you know how, like, I ain't gonna say I grew up horrible, but black people, we be from those ghettoest places ever. 20 deep in one.
You was not.
You've seen my grandma's house.
But you don't live there. When I first met you, was living at some apartments.
My brother, me, a sister, mom, stepdad.
How many rooms is in the apartment?
2-bedroom apartment.
So y'all all siblings were in one room?
Yeah, and we went from, literally, that's not even worse. That's bad. We came from a small town. That's bad, of course, you know. It's not like it's bad, but bad stuff. And you know about my dad. Dad is currently in prison, drug addict dad. Like, it ain't bother me. Of course, you know, it ain't bother me at first when I was growing up, living majority of my life without my father. It never bothered me because I would see him. My mama, you know, you get 2 week visitation. You
You
would see
didn't
him.
know?
No, like you would see him and stuff like that every 2 weeks when I was young, like from 0 to 10. But as time got older, you start getting older. Time started fading away.
So how was that? You would see him every weekend?
Yeah, he would get me though. Like my dad would get me. You feel
Every
me?
weekend?
Like no, every 2 weeks or something like that. He would get me. But it's not like I spend majority of my time with him. You know how parents be like, they have another person and they try to sneak you stuff, and they'll be like, don't let so and so know I bought you these shoes, or just
I
weird.
dealt with that
Yeah, just
multiple times.
weird stuff. And a problem happened.
When was the age you noticed, like, okay, it's not okay for you to be doing that?
I don't think I realized it until it got to a point where my mama stopped making me go. I told her, like, she stopped making me go. I used to come back like with a bruise. I used to be getting whooped bad. I don't think I was getting whooped because I can barely remember it, but I used to get, I ain't gonna say abused, but everybody I was around was older than me. The sisters was way older than me. The mom, if I asked for something, I would just be in trouble. You feel like walking on eggshells. But I had to stop going there one time because we went to the beach and I told you I came back with like a bruise on my head. And like, besides that though,
Damn.
yeah, besides that though, I had like I said, young and growing up without your dad, with your dad in there, but basically when you 10 years old and you stop seeing your dad for a while, it kind of like it fades away where you don't care no more. So once I moved, like you said,
Yeah, I want that to do with the same stuff.
yeah, once I moved, like you said, until when you met me at the apartments when I was probably 15, I think, I was faded. I was completely faded away as I ain't care. Like I ain't care what he was doing, where he was at, never called him, never nothing. So I could say that was my struggle, like being a young boy, seeing my mom live like we was living. I used to stay with my great grandma. My mom mainly was single majority of my life that I saw. My grandma house, you see how it even looks now. It's like wood, like the walls. It ain't like walls like this. Like the wood is broken, and
To me, your house looks way better than
I
what
can
I
show
was
you. There's
raised in.
concrete on the floor. The walls are literally broken apart. The upstairs don't even got like, it's just like wood. It's like the actual. Mainly before my granddad died, it was because he was working on it, but it was kind of a horrible house. Mold growing in the house.
But to me, your grandma house looks better than what I even was raised in. Because what I was raised in was a beat up trailer park.
But
Literally.
my dad used to live in the trailer parks. I lived at the trailer
Your
parks before.
my mom seen your grandma house. She'd be like, oh, she's normal life.
It's not that it's bad or the worst, but it is bad to have a home with open walls and no.
To me, it just looked like they were constructing something or making something there.
But it's been like that way for a long time, for 40 something years. I always feel like, but I would go hard to change that, but it takes time. But yeah, you met me at them apartments and I was like young and yeah, fatherless. Mainly is around me, I was fatherless, mainly around my mom, doing stuff, going out, getting in trouble, doing whatever I did to occupy myself. Then that's when we got down.
But then you have a stepdad?
I had a stepdad though. He was a cool dude.
Think he was in your life a lot?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he was though. My stepdad was out here selling drugs as well though, and I used to be right there with him, beside him.
While he's doing that?
Yeah, we used to go around to the campuses. He used to sell drugs to college sports players, and I used to play the game with them, play football with them on the game, cause that's what they.
Did your mom know that?
She knew, but I wouldn't go home and tell her, but she know if he out, and she'd be like, if he say, hey, I'm finna go make a run right quick, she probably know what he doing. But he wouldn't put me in no trouble though, but
I thought at first she didn't allow it.
At
And
first, my
eventually
mama
she
never allowed it until she got with the person and he started slowly bringing in stuff. But after you done love somebody for weeks and months, then they ask, can they move in? And then they move in and they start bringing stuff in with them. And you're like, you done already start liking them. And it's
kind of
like,
hard, basically.
yeah. But
Understandable.
I used to ride around with him though. I used to meet college players and sports players, and he used to sell drugs to some of them and all type of stuff that I got to see. But he never encouraged me to do it. That just used to be his way of making money, though.
It was hard drugs?
At that age, I didn't know what it was.
You just knew it was something, selling something.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was at that age. I do know I ain't never smelled nothing because weed has a smell. When he was doing stuff, I never smelled it. Normally, you'll get a whiff of some weed. Of course, you'll hear weed plays every now and then, but majority of plays, it probably was other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my real dad's doing that. My stepdad's doing that. It's like my mom, her luck was just, why she keep finding them. But she never liked it, though, because my mom ain't never in her life done a drug, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that was just our childhood trauma. When did it click where you was just like, you want to better yourself, I would say? Even seeing your living conditions or what you had trauma growing up with or missing your father or your mom always working all day and they're supplying you with money to like
Oh, when did I want to
pay for your time, kind of.
when did I want to fix my trauma, basically?
Yeah.
Down here, when I started seeing like
Different things.
when I started seeing how angry I get and how agitated I get, and how I cry and do the most like not trauma bond, but kind of like I do like I just notice I get very I'm very emotional and very sensitive, and like if something don't go my way or something's going wrong, I flip and
That comes from being spoiled though.
No, that doesn't come from that. That comes called BPD. I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's something BPD, something like that. Borderline
personality disorder.
And I'm not gonna say I'm diagnosing myself, but seeing that kind of like, okay, and it does say that mostly comes from how you were treated when you were young. I won't say like, oh, I had a bad ass life or something, but there is one thing that did affect me a lot. That
You don't have to speak on that though. You don't have to go into detail on that. That could be for episode 2.
I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna take a long time for me to say that because I feel like that could ruin my life.
Do you think I have sort of like a personality disorder, or I got like, be for real about how I act?
No, I don't
I
think
feel like I got a little ADHD, but I used to ain't be this. I used to be a quiet motherfucker. I used to sit back and just play my cards. Now,
I don't think you have
I done broke
nothing.
out my zone. Okay, so
I don't think you're very moody though. That's what I do. I think you're moody and you're very vibrant and you're going like you're just
I'm trying
going.
to go out there.
Yeah, not say ADHD because some people have ADHD too where it's worse, but I do know you're very like, your hormones look like they be pumping every second. Like you're just like I gotta do something. Like you're always like turned like just ready, like a lion, kind of like you're just ready for anything coming your way. You're gonna do this, you're doing that, you're up, you can't sleep. Like you just always on. So I feel like one day anybody who's close to you, you're like me, if I'm around you, like, and then you just disappear. Let's say you die, I would kind of like notice it, like, oh shit, like he's not here no more, like, you know.
Every day I'm talking, every day I'm making noise.
But no, there is sometimes to where you aren't talking. Like when you was down, I think for a week or so. Remember, you was in the bed and you was just down. You can notice it because it's like it's like it don't even look like Eli no more. It's kind of like, who is this guy now?
When I get down like that, it mainly be because of I done probably started binge watching on my phone, and I done probably realized how much time did went by, but I'm down though, so I can't get up. I'm glued to the bed because I'm like, dang, I want to do this with my life. I see other people my age doing stuff that I want to do with my life, and it made me feel like I'm weak. I'm a less of a person when I see something come across my phone. So and so just retire his mom or bought his mom this. And then
social media can kill you.
Yeah, and then I'm on my phone comparing my life to theirs, and I still do it sometimes to this day. But time go months, weeks, and a year go by, and you'll see like, dang, I didn't do much.
I get what
But then you got all the tools you need to make it, and it's just like,
what are you doing basically?
yeah, but then once you get up to do something for yourself, it just seems dull. But it's like you get ideas from watching others. You get thumbnail ideas. You get all type of ideas that you would like in life watching others. But yeah, I had a bad habit of watching and not producing. And them days you see me down, it'll be because I'm missing my mom or something. Of course, me and you both in a city with no family members. We moved to a city with no family members, all because I wanted to build a bond with my dad.
And it's kind of like you just want to be like, okay, let me just go drive and see them. But it's kind of like you feel like behind by doing that.
Yeah, it's like you feel like you don't want to drive 2 or 3 hours to go see your people.
Because your whole day gone.
Your whole day gone. By the time you get there,
somebody else just uploaded like
3
8
vids.
videos.
And then you check your
Probably a
phone, you
lot.
see people that you like, you know, you watch 4 vids upload. You like, damn.
And it's kind of like, people would look at it like, you don't care about your family that much. Like, you don't. But it's kind of like, I kind of care about them way too much to where I'm not trying to.
You be taking the worst.
Like, I care about them way too
You
much
care about
that I
them
ain't trying to
go
let
waste
them die. And then I'm just like, oh, I ain't do nothing for them. I ain't
Facts.
showing me work
But
hard.
they not going to see the vision because some people, I swear, some people probably think we delusional. We're a couple that literally, we've dedicated our life to just trying to better our stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I miss you, Mom, but I ain't trying to sit down there and be around y'all because y'all ain't doing, like, y'all ain't doing.
Growing or doing nothing.
Yeah, but they got a good life, though. It's not like we don't.
I wouldn't want them to do that anyways because
You want
this
them
is
to
struggle.
chill.
This is
Man,
hard.
This
like,
shit hard, bro.
Even,
Can't nobody do that.
Even seeing my mom like upload every single day on TikTok like products, I'd be feeling bad because I'm like, oh, like
she just doing what
like,
she
it's
like
kind
to
of
do.
like, dang, I don't even want you to go
Your
through
mama
that.
about business though. Every day,
Pure business.
your mom is on TikTok trying to sell something. She on that bitch. Come get these gummies. Come get these multivitamins. She trying to sell like she trying to come up.
Yeah.
But like that's
why I kind of hate holidays because before the holiday comes up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make as much content as I can so when I go down there I can enjoy myself. But then the days coming up, I'm like, dang, I really gotta go down there, but I miss them. But dang, what if I could have stayed home and did content risk this time and have a better Christmas when I am up, like to where it's like,
and you know what be hurting
like,
for real? We'll be down there for a holiday and then we'll be like in our regular state and they'll probably like we in our heads we know like dang only grew a little bit. Then the next year come up.
Yeah.
We're in the same spot almost. Even though we like uploading and working and it's like you're working, but you come home and you're like, what do I have? Like I feel like you working, but it's like, do you got something to show for it? You know?
Yeah. You're just, I mean, you probably don't see the progress right now, but every day you're uploading, you're building a wall. Like you're building something because somebody's seeing it.
You're building a foundation. But yeah, it's kind of, I get exactly what you're saying though with the leaving your like, cause come on now, that's my, like I can go years without talking to my dad. I'm used to that. I done went majority of my life without it. But moms, I've never went like how we went now since we moved down here, all because, and that's what's sad. I left my mom's house after high school to come build a bond with my dad. I got a call telling me, hey son, like I'm getting out of, he was in a halfway house. You know what that is?
Rehab?
It's like once you leave rehab, kind of I think they leave you there for a little while.
They let you stay somewhere?
Yeah, to get you on your feet. So he would call me from there. He would call me from there, and when he got out of it, I moved down to a city. I left my mom just to help him. I mean, to be with him, I guess. And then as time went by, I started seeing the stuff that my family tried to keep me away from, like drugs, once again.
You didn't leave because of that, remember? Because you did come down to
I used to visit.
You were visiting a lot, but then when you actually took the leave to move away was when you thought he had cancer, remember?
Yeah, I thought he had lung
That's
cancer.
when you finally actually moved away, like packed your stuff and left. Because you came to my house before then, you were crying.
I left quick.
Yeah. You didn't necessarily just leave your mom. Oh, I get to see my dad now. I'm finna dip and leave forever. You left
But
really
is I was doing illegal stuff to make money. I was scamming. I was hitting banks. Remember? Then I lost my job. I was working.
Because you fell asleep outside.
I fell asleep outside. But the only reason I fell asleep outside is 'cause I was hitting them damn banks. They would send me the Zelle through. They would send me the money, and then I would, I was trading Bitcoin for people. I can say it now, but I was trading Bitcoin, and you already know what I was doing. They would send stuff. They would scam people and send me the money for it, and I would just send them Bitcoin and charge them a fee. I was doing that for a little while. It was the most I ever did was like $7,000 in a week. That's to me that's a lot of money.
A lot.
Yeah, and then I quit work. Well, not quit, but I got fired. Like once you start making a good bit of money on your own, you start to slack. Like you like.
What made you just stop? When you notice fast money ain't good money?
Well, at any given moment, I can go back to it. But what made me stop was when I realized, like, I used to have to pay people $500 just for them to give me a plain bank account. Just for them to give me a bank account with no money in it. I would come off $500 just so they could trust me. Like, you get your $500, go about your business. But when I stopped.
But ain't it if they're giving you a bank account, ain't there social hooked up to it?
But I ain't doing it with their social. I'm just
You
getting.
ain't doing nothing with that bank account.
I was just getting money. I was just getting crazy amounts of money flowing to it. But what people would do, like say if them people out the country, they were scamming and they would send people in the US, say if they scam somebody on Facebook Marketplace for $4,000, they would send it to me in cash to that bank account or whatever. And then the person that sent it will start like, oh, fuck, I accidentally, or they realize they got scammed. So they'll report that transaction. Whole time I done already took it out and converted it to Bitcoin and sent it to the people. But I'll charge them a fee. So they send me 4,000, I'm keeping 1,000 off the jump. Now I could run off with the money, but I would lose my clients. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically you gotta be loyal.
Yeah, so I'd be loyal to them, and that's what I was doing to make money. But I stopped doing it. But that is, if you ever wonder how I was living with my dad ever since I moved, and I never worked. I was living there. I was going to the gym every day.
Eating out every day.
I was eating out at Chipotle every day after the gym, and I never had to work a job. It was because I was in the middle of making dirty money. I was getting paid double from my other job. They didn't even know. Swear to God, I was getting paid $1,800 every 2 weeks.
Now, what would you if one day they notice and they call you like, hey, we need that money
That's
back?
their fault. That's their fault.
And then they hit your credit for that. Eli owes
Who
us.
finna hit my credit? I got a perfect ass credit score. I'm up 170.
If they have somebody that moved up, he want to make sure and go back to all the back then people who got paid.
I swear, I was getting
a
paid
new person
double,
on
though.
the payroll trying to see.
$1,800 every 2 weeks. That's damn near $4,000 a month, and I was 18. I was lucky, man. Blessed, I would say. But I just ain't want to do. I don't know why I wanted to stop doing that like illegal stuff. I honestly don't know. I don't know what happened. I just think I started just thinking about my camera more. I started thinking about doing other stuff more.
Kind of saying that took your damn day
Nope.
and time.
I remember what happened. I remember exactly what happened. I paid somebody $500 for a card, and them people that was doing the stuff, you know, you get a narrow window. You get like 4 days. Mm-hmm. Because after 4 days, if that money is stuck in that account, the bank gonna freeze it up. You don't get none of that money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I had spent $500 on a card, and them people, they slowed down. Their business slowed down. They stopped sending money to it. So I kind of came out of $500, and then I did it again. I kind of came out another $500. I'm like, man, they playing with me. I stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But I did get banned on Cash App because I used to hit Cash Apps.
I think you even got mine banned.
Your Cash App, I think yours is banned. I always wanted to make money. I don't know why I had it in me. It's either because I always had to buy stuff on my own. You know, I had to buy my own clothes through high school, my own shoes. I was working.
Start young.
15, started at Chick-fil-A, and then, you know, I always been I never liked to sit in the same spot. So once when doing YouTube and content, I do stuff and I'm stuck in the same spot. That should be taking a toll on me, cause I never like sitting in the same spot.
It pisses you off.
Yeah, when I used to live with my mama, so I was 15, COVID hit, I was working at Chick-fil-A. Bought me a car. Mama used to be like, why you save your money? What you ain't gonna buy nothing. I saved up a cool $10,000. Working at Chick-fil-A, making $9. I was flipping the fuck out of them patties too. I was regular. It's like a little slide thing. Like you
I know what you mean.
You put 2 pickles bread, 2 pickles boom. You had the bun.
You was a salad man at Texas.
You had to wait, hello. You had to do 2 pickles, butter the bread, and then the meat, and then you would slide it down this thing. I was getting them going, and I come home. I saw a car and I bought it. So I would say
how long did it take for you to save that money?
I swear to God, I never tracked how long it took. If I go through my phone and look at my vids, I don't know how long it took, but I never tracked it. I swear to God, I used to just go.
How much was you saving each paycheck?
I never checked it. I usually just go to work because COVID hit. I think I was out of school.
That's when I met you.
Yeah, I used to just go to work and come home. I used to go to work, text you, play the game, come home. I was doing it.
Not texting me.
No, at
everybody.
At Chick-fil-A, I was a good dude.
Text everybody and they fucking granny.
At Chick-fil-A, I was a good dude, though.
Girl,
I was. At Chick-fil-A, remember?
No,
it was never... Bad stuff happened once Texas Roadhouse hit.
Anyways.
I learned from those lessons. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I just been a go-getter. I always wanted to make money.
He was a hustler, basically.
Yeah, I just wanted money. It made me feel good. Because when I used to be home and my mom used to tell me you can't play the game, I'm like, I'm going to go buy me some shoes then. I'm finna go. I would get a boost of dopamine.
Getting something new. Doing things you love.
It made me feel cool. But mind you, I ain't got no dude in my ear forcing me to do this. I'm doing this on my own.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Could be because that's what my dad used to do when I used to see him younger. He was always getting money, but never abusing. Then he got onto the side of abusing, and he kind of like destroyed me. I told myself I'd never abuse drugs, though. You'll never in your life see me abuse
It's in the
drugs.
genes.
Who? It could be in the genes. Some people probably get hooked faster than some people. No matter how down I get, though, I would never abuse it. You know what I'm saying? If my dad witnessed his mom pass away from drug abuse, why would he lead into it? And if I witnessed my dad do it, why would I lead into it? I played chess. I was top in the state in chess. Would I look like doubling that far down to keep following the same
Sometimes
dominoes?
I seen this thing. Sometimes you don't know that your genes or who you grew up from really takes a toll on you. Same way as like, what's the word called? Same way my dad is always demanding and strict and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to get hit and stuff like that. You would ask, why would he do it? And then me, I noticed I act a little like him, and I'm kind of like, oh shit. Sometimes you don't even know it. It just naturally
From
in
genes,
you.
it's just
And
naturally
then and how you grew up seeing things, you might not ever know.
Yeah.
Never know until you just like, wait, I'm doing the same shit my father doing, or wait, why am
I wouldn't abuse drugs.
Okay.
Miranda, I've been around probably
And
every
you
drug.
abuse nicotine.
I used to smoke vapes. And that's nicotine though. Everybody had a vape crisis, you know. But I wouldn't abuse drugs. It don't feel good. I've got drunk. Come on now, my mama used to let me drink. But it don't feel good.
Drinking does not feel good at all. I don't know who would like to drink. I'm sorry.
Country folks like to drink. But I don't know, like drinking or smoking or getting high or taking. Now, perks.
Now, getting high is
When you in
one thing
pain,
that is kind of like, I understand.
like you rather smoke weed or take perks.
I'd rather smoke weed for my whole life if I was a person that didn't care about it, but I care about it. I wouldn't do that.
We care about like don't nobody want to just be on drugs, just fiending, pupils die like fiending for drugs. You feel me? But like, if you in pain, you in pain. But like, it just get to a point where you're abusing it, or you have to be on it all day, every day. That's not a cool thing to be on. But sometimes though, you know, when you get your wisdom teeth pulled or you get an injury, the doctor prescribe you some strong pain pills. You see like, oh, like this shit feel good, you know.
Yeah.
But no one abuse it though. Or buy them off the streets. That's how you get laced.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Especially growing up, seeing the stuff that I see.
But
that
still,
stuff scares me for some reason.
How did us though, like us having the freedom that we had, because your mom was gone majority of the time. You could do what you want. Because I remember when I was meeting you at a young age, 14 and 15, I'd pull up and you come outside. Like, you could just do what you want at that age. You would be at the movies.
Because I was bad. I was
moving.
bad rebel. Like, I was bad.
And
like,
I
used to go off on my mom. That's why I saw my whole mindset on how I treat my mom. I used to be a bad girl. Like, bad. Like, school never came across my mind. It was pure getaway.
You ain't care about that school shit. You was honestly not like you would not go to school at all.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's also with the genes because my dad didn't graduate school at 12 and 13. He was out there putting tires on cars for money.
Got that big and right.
And me at 15, I started my own lash business. I didn't care about school. I just wanted money. Like I just was like, I want some money.
Me on the other hand, I used to want to prove people wrong. I used to just do school because I feel like if I can be the top, I can be the best. And then it was just with everything.
At 16, I was sneaking in freaking Dollar Tree because you needed to be 19. Like, I just wanted money too.
Like sneaking into the jobs and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. You actually was sneaking in, but actually getting the jobs though.
Yeah.
And keeping the jobs.
And I know they was looking at me like, this girl, this 14, 15-year-old looking so small.
Yeah, that is intense. Okay. Tell me what this. With us both growing, we
it
don't
ain't that
have
I
the
needed
best
to
life.
help nobody. I didn't know.
No.
Nobody said, "Oh,
I'm
you
not
need to
saying
help
that.
me pay bills," or my mom needed help. I just wanted the money. I just knew if I'm this age, I can't work at a 15-year-old. Like,
that's what
they
urged
don't give me
me,
a little bit of hours.
That's what urged me to do it though, because remember I used to always tell you like, dang, I gotta help pay this bill. I
That's
think
what
it used to
irked
be
you.
like $650. I think it used to be like $650 I would come out a month. But when you
But
making
was that for
$9,
like rent or
it was
light
just
bill or anything?
overall. You know what I'm
To
saying?
something?
It was bills though, but
But was that because, like, was somebody not, like, your stepdad not working or doing anything? Or
I ain't know
you
that
didn't
type of
know?
info.
You were young?
My mama never wanted me to though. She always, it was mainly him telling me like, you need to come on and pay bills. You need to learn responsibilities. But I don't
Did
feel
she
like,
know he? What if he was taking your money?
no, but she didn't like that at first. I remember she argued about it, but then one time she just was like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember sometimes she'd probably be like, son, you ain't gotta give me that money, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mama never forced that. She never been like, give me your money. She was the type to be like, stacking money. When you get off, go to college, I used to trick her and be like, I'm gonna go to school. And I low key had a little bit of, I'm gonna go to school.
Yeah, I remember you used to tell me.
I used
That
to
was
bring
the
home,
time I was like, dang, if he leave, what am I gonna do?
man, I used to bring home, when I tell you, Miranda, they be thinking I'm dumb and all that. I used to do great in school. My mama put me in chess and I told her like, that's the best thing she could have ever did because I think ahead. Now, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, But majority of the times, like big stuff, I started thinking ahead. My 12th grade year came, we not going to get into detail like that, but stuff started happening where I had to start thinking ahead. Yeah, but my stepdad mainly was just trying to, you got to pay bills. I feel like he was probably doing that so he could have more money in his pocket. But mind you, when you're making $9 an hour, that's kind of like half of your check. Or it take you
Yeah,
2 weeks to get that.
it does.
Yeah, so the other 2 weeks yours. So that's basically 2 weeks of your life that's not even for you.
When I used to work at my first job, Dos Amigos, I was only making like 100 a week. Like them little hours, you're young. They say you're a minor, you can't be at a certain time, and
You
this,
have to
this, and
leave at
that.
10. And
That stuff
then,
used to kill me. I'm like, what I'm about with this?
and mind you there all day too. All day just to come home with 50
Yes, I
or
used to hate
100.
it.
But yeah, that's what started it though. But I think that probably was my drive that made me want to go get money because I always had to come out of some money somewhere. Mind you, I did that and still bought a car, still was buying clothes and shoes, still was
I
going where I
see.
wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? That stuff be,
It was very,
but
what's that word called?
I don't want people to look at me.
Independent.
I don't want people to look at me and try to think like he money hungry. It's not that I'm money hungry. It's just I understand that like I need that to survive,
Mm,
And I don't want to be controlled by it, even though I still am.
yeah.
When did you get bold to where you would put a tattoo on your face?
I think my first tattoo was when I was 15. I don't know, like, I was
You were
insane,
15 or
bro.
16 with that tattoo.
My first tattoo was my sleeve at 15. I just remember, bro, it was to the point. Now, I feel like it's hard for me to get a tattoo that I'm 19. Like, I don't even think about getting tattoos no more. I guess I got more pussy and scary. Like, I'm like, I don't want a tattoo. That shit gonna hurt. But when I was 15, I was kind of like, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather feel this than to be feeling what I'm actually mentally feeling. Like, to me, I used to
Like
not
a
cry.
coping
Like, I can
mechanism.
show a video where I was just like,
Coping mechanism. Because some people use
yes.
tattoos and pain as coping
I was
mechanisms.
using it as coping. Like, I remember I first got like up here and then my neck, and I was like, I'm going back. Like, I gave that man like 100 like in a week. Like, I mean, he was doing
That's
it at
nothing
home,
though.
but
Some people do them motherfuckers
he
300.
was charging me cheap and stuff, and I didn't care. Like, I remember when I did my sleeve, I ain't asked no permission. I ain't asked nobody. Me and my dad went like years without talking when he found out something and got mad about it and stuff. And after that, I didn't want to be around him, so I was like, ain't shit else. What do I need to impress my mom? I know she got so much shit in her brain, she just gonna let me slide. Like, I always knew she gonna let me slide. She gonna let me slide. So I wasn't scared of my mom. I was kind of like, she gonna let me slide. She ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not even cool with my dad. She can't talk to him right now. So I just went and got a tattoo. I drove, and yeah, I got it. And I just remember I got my whole sleeve. Now, I did have a friend who came with me, Leah, and she asked her mom, but I didn't ask nobody. I just went and I got home. You know when they put the cream on? I put a long sleeve shirt so my mom ain't see it. You know that stuff hurt because you don't want nothing touching it.
Yeah.
And I put it on, and she was just trying to hug me, and she was like, why are you moving your hand? And I was like, because it hurts. My hand is sore right now. And I just remember one day she looked up, she said, you got a tattoo? When did you get this? I just remember she was going off, and I was like, I don't know. And then one day I showed up with this, and she was just like I don't even remember if she got mad anymore. She kind of not gave up on me, but she was kind of like, she gonna do what she gonna do.
You was just bold enough to just put
I
one on
just
your face.
honestly didn't care about nothing anymore. Like, I didn't care about nothing. I don't know. I was dumb. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Like, I didn't care about nothing. I guess honestly, when I noticed I failed, I was kind of like, I give up. Like, I already failed. Ain't nothing else for me to care about at this point. Basically, I just feel like I had nothing to lose. So I was just doing whatever came to my mind. Do I regret it? No.
Yeah,
I like my tattoos because I know I don't ever want to be no nurse. I don't want to
zero regrets.
do anything like.
You used to want to be a nurse though.
That was like when I was like 10, 11. But yeah, I don't regret none of my stuff, my tattoos or nothing. I actually like them. I'll probably do it again. How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
I was 16.
16 too?
About to be 17.
Do your whole sleeve?
See, I used to ain't give a fuck about the pain. I used to just go in there. I'm trying to get it. You feel me?
I forgot that one was your first one.
I wish,
everybody.
I don't regret it, but I would have never got that with my mature brain now. Realize everybody ain't loyal.
That's common sense.
What the fuck you gonna do? Walk up to every person and say, "Are you like, bro?" It's common sense. Sometimes we not even loyal to our damn self. So, you know.
But yeah, mine's too. Mine was a little pointless. Mine was just flowers.
But I don't regret my other stuff though, like, you know. But yeah, I used to want to go and get it over with, go through it and get it over with. But I got a good few. I just stopped. I don't know why I stopped, because I'm quick to face, neck, but I slowed down. Life started hitting. We moved. That's whenever we moved into our first apartment.
Yeah.
And life started settling in. I had
You had other things you're thinking about instead of that, basically.
Yeah. But
Same.
That's whenever it got to the point where you're not calling moms. I started barely calling, parents. Then or mom, I guess. You don't want to talk to them for real every day. You're getting into the routine of working every day. You start to realize, like, I'm not doing what I used to love to do. I'm not going to the stores.
When did you realize that?
Working, first moving down here.
Moving down here. Me too.
The first job in this city. Realizing, like, you need to stay afloat. You need to pay bills on time. Because I never wanted to mess up my credit. Because my credit, like...
That's something you love.
That's something I have been working on since the day I was able to get credit at 18.
Same. If something ever happens to my credit, I'm probably gonna die.
Credit got me to where I am today, in today's time. Credit got me there. Because at 18, like I said, I was learning. I was watching vids. I was trying my best to figure out. Mind you, my mama credit horrible. My dad credit horrible. I ain't got nobody in my family with good credit.
I never heard credit until I met you.
You know, like, I used to text you because I'd be so excited about, like, my credit. I used to text him, like, ooh, I learned this, or, you feel me?
I whole time never knew what you was talking about. It was coming from 1 year, so I was just like, good for him, even though I don't know what that is. Because growing up in my household, my mom's household, they never talked about no credit. My dad don't know nothing about credit.
Hispanics, but they need that cash. They want to see real physical.
My dad was the only one who would pull a big thing of cash. I'm like,
it'd be folded up. It'd be folded up. Every time I seen a Hispanic out buying something, they'll pull a big stack of cash, folded up with a rubber band. And they'll buy what they want.
Yeah, my dad. Now, my mom, she did. She had a credit, but she don't know how to check it or nothing like that, business credit. But she never told me about it or teach me anything about it. She was like, you need credit. She was always like, you need to go to school. You need to graduate. You need to be a nurse.
Our parents kill us with that.
And I'm just like, Mom, I don't want to work. I want something bigger.
Our parents always tell us, go to school, go do this. Because that's the safe route, though. Ain't nothing wrong with going to school, but it's just the safe route,
Now, my dad, he never told me, forced me or anything about school. He was mostly like, do good. He was very, like, nonchalant. He was never like, oh, you need to go to school.
The credit is what helped me. It helped me in my life. Some people will be like, some people don't like that.
Don't get it.
Yeah, some people will talk about you because you're using credit or the bank's money, but I've always learned you use other people's money to leverage and get rich, or use debt to get rich. I learned that. I used to ain't know how to leverage it. I used to use my credit and do stuff that I shouldn't be doing. Not buying dumb things, but I used to, like, I felt obligated to paying it back. If I use it, I'm paying it back. I had to learn, like, bro, use this to your advantage. But yeah, that helped me because, like I said, at 18, I used to learn, like, what's the best bank? What's the best bank to get credit from? What's a credit union? Just simple questions most people don't know. But I'm by myself learning this. So that's why I'll be wondering, like, what led my brain into doing it? Like, why the freak am I 18 years old? Or I was actually younger than 18, waiting until I turned 18 to get the credit. So I was younger trying like learn about it. So when I do hit the age, I can do it. But I always wonder like why, like what hit. You know, if something pop up on your phone you don't want to see, you gonna go past it. But why would if a credit vid probably 9 times out of 10 I learned it on my phone. If a credit vid, what made me stay there to just try to learn this? Like what made me care about it? Because you could show it. I done showed plenty of people how to grow their stuff, and they won't say nothing. Like my cousin, I done put him on how to grow his credit. I think in 4 days he gonna miss his first $12 payment, and I done texted him twice. I said, bro, don't forget.
He missed it.
I think in about 4 more days, I've sent him a message. I texted him and said, because he don't know this stuff, but he living in the hood. He living in the gutter. I'm going to show him what I can show him.
So he missed his first payment.
Look, I texted and said, come on, cuz, don't miss that shit. He said he was going to send it, and he never sent it. I'm trying to remind him. I'm talking about.
He probably don't know how to do it.
No, it's easy. All he had to do.
He telling you, could he send it to you and you do it?
I said yes. If you want, send the exact number that's due. It's like $12. Say, look, I showed him this, y'all.
And he didn't send it to you?
He didn't send it to me.
How much was
$12. He could have
If he didn't have the money, then you could just pay it for him.
He got money. He didn't buy. He's 17 or 18.
Then what he
he's
say
buying
after?
Cars,
He just ain't text back no more?
Chargers. He ain't got no bill. He buying plenty of guns.
You should have blowed his phone up. Called him.
I can't do that for somebody that don't want to. It's sad that I'm remembering your due dates on your cars. That's my dude, and I'm gonna try to help out as many people as I can. But some people gotta want it. I done showed him that I have $130,000 in credit, and I showed him that I got that when I was about. I started at 18, 20,000, like 40,000, 60,000. But now I'm 21 and I'm up 132 or 42,000 in credit. I show him proof like I got that, I can help you. But why do our brains not be like, this person has something that I want or would like to be like? Why don't they like lean on to that person?
Same thing with me. That's why sometimes I hate, like, if somebody hates me, like, not hate me, but if jealous of me, it could be family-wise or whatever-wise or stepmama vibes. I don't know, but whoever does hate me because of what I got, I feel like, why are you being smart? Like, let me learn. Like, let me get closer to her. Let me, I would rather do that. I don't see the point of hating. I never seen the point of hating or the point of not wanting to grow. I don't know. I mean, I understand because back then.
People be too stubborn. They don't be wanting to realize, like, this person might got some knowledge that you can learn from.
Yeah.
And you might got some, like me, I knew knowledge about credit. I'm going to put my girl on, duh. I'm going to give you the exact route I took so you can, you feel me?
Yeah, I didn't know about it, honestly. I just remember one day you were telling me what you had, and I was like, what? How you got that? Can I do it now? No, you was like, no, you got to wait till you
this
18. And I was like, damn. But I didn't look at it as like, oh, I don't need that anyways or at all or something like that.
But like I said, like my cousin, like, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to get you up there where I'm at. So you can
probably doesn't know much about it yet.
You know, you can leave the hood. You're buying cars, them depreciating assets. You're buying plenty of guns, like you got. But I mean, when you're in the hood, you gotta have guns. But besides that, though, like just trying to help people with a better day life, cause he living in the hood, living in the living room with lots of junk on the floor, lots of stuff like that, and it's just like, I'm brought and seeing that. It's time to move on to better things, you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. So he missed it, basically?
Not yet. I think on the 26th. But it's still sad that I'm remembering his due dates.
He probably honestly don't know about it.
I told him all he had to do was Apple Pay me the money, and I'll Zelle it to his bank account. He can pay it in the app from there. He can't even do that.
Probably busy or something.
They're going to go out. You're going to see their Snapchat story. They're going to be out drinking. They're going to...
Some people sometimes
getting Bush apple beers, and
I don't know what that is.
It's a beer flavor. Yeah, you were outgoing. I told you about credit, and you was wanting to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of these people like don't care about credit, but for us, it helped me. Shoot, I got. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have 100. I'd rather have the limits that I have in credit instead of them limits in debt. Because when you go to school like a big university, you're gonna be in $100 grand worth of debt. I'd rather have $100 grand in credit cards or credit in general than debt. But yeah, learning on my own, it was easy. To me, it wasn't even hard. At first, when I used to teach you, it used to seem hard.
Yeah, confusing. When you first was teaching me, everything seemed easy. The only thing that seemed hard in the beginning when you was telling me, like, you got to give them your money. The unsecured and secured part, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, then you finally made it finally made sense. Like, you got to obviously use your money first so they can trust you. But at first I didn't get it. I was kind of like, what? This is like a scam.
Yeah,
But
like you got to get them 200 for them to give
yes,
you a
and then the
card with
other
200.
thing I didn't understand was like, wait, what do you mean like this gonna post this day? Like, why is stuff
You'll
like
buy
so
something and it's
late?
not
Like,
due
yeah, I
till
was
a
like,
month
I didn't
after.
get that, but eventually I was like, that's kind of smart though. Like, it's giving me time and it's kind of like helping me, you know?
Yep. Credit really easy. It's common sense. Pay them people. Pay what you use. Pay them people back. If you use some money, pay it back. It's really simple.
Yeah.
Some people that use their credit and not know how to do it, they won't let it post, let it go through to show that they used it, use it, and then pay it off the next day. Like, that's not what we do. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's my score, y'all.
Dang, yours thing went up. Dang, it's almost at 800.
It'll never get 800
It's
until
773.
about. This one's 774, the Equifax. It'll never get 800 until about 10 years. They stingy with giving you 800. But yeah, I would just use my credit and business credit in the future to fund whatever you need. Fund what you
Mine's
need.
a 740.
So that's still good. You're in an excellent credit range. I've only had credit for 3 years. What's something that together that probably could better us as a whole?
Work harder.
No, because we work hard, bro. We spend when we're off or got free time, we working. We spend time with each other a little bit, but we be working. Like mentally though, what could help is to sit down, talk. So would it be like sitting at a table just talking, no phones?
That's so awkward.
That's not awkward. That's what we kind of doing that right now.
I don't know.
I mean, we're together 24/7. Most couples don't even have that. We went from working every job together, like not even like every job together.
I mean, there was times we had to work separated, like you with some job, I'm
But the
at some
goal
job.
was to get us together though.
I think we worked 2 jobs together.
Well, we worked 2 together, but the first time whenever you couldn't get that place where I was at that one point, I had to go from one place and then come work at the job right down the road. You woke up your first day, you barely got sleep,
Stop.
You woke up crying. I was so sad because as a man, it's just like, dang, your girl working 2 jobs. Like, you got that weekend 1-bedroom apartment. Your girl working double jobs. She got
Why was
2.
I working 2 jobs?
I don't even know.
I don't know what I was doing.
You was working at the other place, then getting off, going to this other place.
Yes,
Oh,
I used
because
to
you was
drive
faking
far.
IDs. You feel like the other place was going like tell you.
Oh
Like,
yeah, because my first job was Zaxby's down here. Not down here, but like that was one of the jobs I had at that moment. So I didn't want to leave them because I'm like, if I leave them and I get caught at this place. Because they was already giving me paperwork saying like,
we need your real ID.
No, they wasn't. They gave me a paper saying that something ain't falling through, that they think I was an immigrant, that I needed to go in through the website and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
And like,
upload a real
yeah, and I was just like, oh shit. So I could only work there for like a month, I think, and I did get fired there. But she was like, your stuff ain't going through. You can't come no more.
Yeah, you woke up crying on the first day. You got like 2-3 hours of sleep.
I
Then you had to
couldn't
be
do
back at the other one.
it.
That was sad though. I was laughing at you, but that shit's sad. I ain't never seen.
You were wrong.
I ain't never seen nobody cry from working.
Cause I was tired and I was depressed. I was just like, what the hell am I doing with my life?
Then you get no time off, but it's like you doing all that just to imagine the people that have no choice to do that.
I was just like, hell no.
You get no time for you. Then you was doing lashes and trying to do YouTube and trying to work.
Yeah, I was doing so much stuff.
I had to tell
But
you.
I don't know. I always had the thought of I can do it. Kind of because I see my mom do it. And
It's just
like,
it's impossible though.
I don't know. I just never thought of the way other people think like, oh, I can't do it. I got to make my time for just this. Like, I always had the thought of I can do it. Who the fuck? Bitch, I can do it. Like, I just never listened to nobody. Like, even my mom on the phone, she was like, you're too young. You doing dumb stuff. You shouldn't even be worrying about that. You supposed to be here at home, like, doing
That's how mom's
school.
gonna do us. They want
You
us
ain't
to
even finish
baby.
school and you all the way down there. Like, you working 2 jobs. This makes no sense. You're either doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Like, that's crazy. And I used to ignore him. Like, Mom, I have to work. Like, leave me alone.
Did she think I was like? Do you genuinely think like your people probably thought like I was taking all your money, so you had to do that?
I mean, they didn't know that bills was that high for, like, down here and stuff.
Bills high
But
overall.
I don't know what they would think. Because they knew if they said anything to me, it would be a problem. Not like that, but I used to get mad a lot.
We got bills. We got this. We got a car insurance. just our own separate stuff. This stuff started chunking out. Imagine people that got plenty of kids. I think we've done good. We've no kids. Because like you said, I would love my children so much. I don't feel comfortable having one yet if I can't give them all the time that they need. Put the best clothes on it. Making sure they're eating healthy, not eating quick little rat.
I can't even wake up and eat and bathe my ass and feel good myself. So what makes you think I'm finna do it for a baby?
But we don't even got the time. Like, we have to work. Say if you spend 8 hours at a job, come home, take an hour to yourself, cook, eat, take a bath.
I don't know. It's just not in my agenda right now.
10 hours. Sleep 8 hours. That's 18 hours.
And then we have a newborn. If I have a baby, I have to be at home. I'm sorry. I'm not ever going to be the girls like, oh, we have a baby, we both going to work. Hell no. If I'm having a baby, I'm staying at home all day. I'm about to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm still be doing something at home, but I just can't have a baby and let somebody else watch my baby and go to work. I just feel like I would never do that. I would never do that. If I'm going to have a baby until I'm 28 because I'm still doing it, I'm still going to do that. Like, I'm never going to do that.
We've done good from the age of 15, building all the way up to now. Years of knowing each other, being with each other, staying together. Not having no kids is a flex. Miranda, we've known each other for 5 or more years. Not one child.
Now, the only reason I would probably, if I did have a kid right now, let's say if like my parents retired and I had family at home and we all lived in a big house and they could watch the kid while I go to work now, then yeah, I would. But if it's like I'm going out my way for somebody else to watch my kid, I kind of wouldn't like that. Like, I don't know, I just wouldn't. I already dealt with that. You think I want to leave my kid at home alone with that?
Or even having your child at a daycare, or it's just like, I need my child with me. That's their best years when they're a baby.
Yeah.
When they're a toddler, that's the times when you get to enjoy your children. I wouldn't have one yet. As bad as I want a child, I really want a child. I want a little mini me while you're young. You know, you want to look young. You got your child with you.
Yeah.
I want a child, but it's like, I don't even got time to be in there. I don't even have time to spend time with the cat.
Same. I don't even have time to myself. Like,
the cat comes scratching at the door.
Some days I barely go without eating. So it's like, if a baby come in my life right now, it's kind of like,
dang,
you might lock in and go harder and find a way to be like,
locking in. You got to put your love into that baby.
But it's kind of like, you're going to find a way to like make this, like, you're not just going to let your baby start, but it's kind of like, it's going to be hard as hell to make sure you do that for that baby because it's already hard for you by yourself. So it's kind of like, you're going to have to find a way. When that baby come, you're not going to want to be like, dang, I got to clock in now. I just gave birth like a week ago and I'm still a little tired. Like, dang, I got to do that. So you might get into the point where you're like, no, I'm not going. I'm about to find a way now to be at home. Like, find a stay-at-home job or something. Like,
other than,
you know.
It's impossible. It's time. It's too much stuff going on. I just know, in simple terms, I just want the best health for my child.
Yeah.
To me, having your first child, okay, I don't want to get counseled for this, but having your first child, to me, is like your blood is on the earth. Why would you want to leave? Why would you not want to be in that child life? Like, my first child, like, this is the first creation I've put on this planet that's probably going to live, say, estimated 90 to 100 years. They're going to have kids. They're going to have, like, my bloodline is going to be on this planet for thousands of years. Like, why would I not want to be in my first child life? So I know for a fact I wouldn't be no deadbeat. I'm taking care of my kids. So that's why I ain't got no baby mama problems. I never had no baby mama, no none of them. I have one child and going about my business. But the main thing is, like, I can see people got a second child, third child, then they start slacking. But I don't know, like, having a first child, I don't know why men, some women too, because some women had kids and don't, you know what I'm saying? They go quick, drop them off at their mama's house, go clubbing, go doing, like,
I've
come on.
seen it all.
That's different. No, I'm glad my mama never did that. Are you happy where you're at? Are you at a better place than that you were before?
Yeah. I feel like I could be at a better place though.
What's your views on a better place? What would it take for you to actually be in a better place? Be realistic though, as quitting jobs and not working. That's some delusional stuff. It is delusional, but we gonna do
place. It's kind of, to me, like
a better routine, eating healthier.
Better routine, as in like I'm praying every day and making time for God every day.
We be thinking so big. We want mom, this, everybody. and some like we be wanting to do big shit. Like we be wanting to buy our parents a brand new ass truck. We want to get like you want to give your
No, I ain't trying to do that right
whole
now.
ass
Though.
workout, like a whole
I know
ass brand
that
new
ain't-
warehouse and shit. Like
Yeah, that's not possible
big
for my
shit.
age right now. I mean, some girls doing it or some people, but I don't think like that. To be just any little thing is kind of like, I don't even want to buy a little thing. Not like that, but it's kind of like, I have stuff that I really want right now too, where I just be trying to be selfish and stuff. But I feel like that's my fault for not working and not having the funds or like to where I'm like, okay.
How's it your fault? You're 19. You're
I can
young.
easily do it.
Life just
If one
started.
month I just grind and stuff like that, I can find a way.
For me to be in a good headspace, not being delusional though, like not being overboard, it'll be learning to enjoy myself more. I love myself. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't. I would say enjoy myself. Because comparison do be the thief of my joy.
I don't think you know your self-worth yet.
It's like I know it. It's like I know, like, bro, I'm bad. I be in my head. I be like, man, these folks can't. If I get off my ass, man, these folks can't. I
just feel like you do a lot of talking without moving, cause I feel it a lot. I think I got a big head, but I don't be doing all that talking you be doing. I got this. Like you be in the mirror just going off, and I'm just like, do it, go, or you keep repeating it to yourself as if you don't believe it or something.
I just be like, I don't know. I be feeling like everything gotta be the best. I need the best angles. I need the best gear. I need this to be placed like this. If you know what I'm saying, I need a certain friend group. I need this. I be feeling like
You
my
gotta
life
love
just
yours, honestly.
comparison be the thief of my joy. I can admit it because I know that. That's stage one, admitting it. Like that's what I struggle. That's the only thing I struggle with. If I could wake up and just grab that thing, get them things out, I feel like I could beat anybody in any category I chose. When I chose to do schoolwork, I was the top. When I chose to play chess, I was beating everybody in the state. When I chose to do this, I was clapping shit. But I just feel like for me to be at my natural happiest self, I would have to
Enjoy yourself. Love you.
enjoy myself, love myself, learn how to wake up and start my day and not
Learn how to have fun and be bright in your own ways and your own self. Yep. You gotta be happy with your own. To be happy with what you're doing.
I want to be able to wake up, I used to go to the gym every day.
You might not got what that person got, but
no, I don't care about what other people got. It's just I be liking how people.
You said how you like their friend groups. Like you feel like you gotta have that friend group.
No, comparison be the thief of my joy. And I like when other people be younger or my age, just accomplishing big stuff. I be watching it as motivation, but then I'll watch for so much, I just end up like, dang. Like I'll get ready to look at my life, and I'm like, I didn't do this today or this, or I didn't have this W stream today, or I didn't have this big upload today. I didn't go here and film this and this and this reaction, and but I don't be like caring like
comparison or bipolar.
I don't be caring like they got this, because I can put my mind to anything. I used to go out there and bother people in public, or I'd do it. Like I ain't never scared to like what it is, I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I just be looking at stuff and I just be wanting my stuff to be like that. I can see a music video and I be wanting my stuff to look high quality like that. That be my problem. I don't start because I be so big on being being good at my craft. When they say you supposed to just go full blast, the other stuff gonna fall in place. Yeah. I can find editors, you'll find videographers.
Slowly it's gonna come your way.
You will find people that can edit your videos to look like that can film your stuff to look like that. Just go, like, get out there and do it. That was my problem. That is still my problem, but yeah, I'm thankful for everything. Just small wins, eating the meals that I chose to eat, getting heavy off of even drinking too much sugar.
It'd be good, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm addicted to Coke.
Man, well, you put me on. I've been drinking Coke, but you put me on Coke to where it's like, I gotta have
drink
it.
Ever.
I gotta have it.
I'm thinking of one right now with a meal.
Man, what fat Coke with see that right there. Stop. But yeah, like waking up, living
That's good though that you're enjoying your own things. You're not sitting here fake like, no, I can't drink a drink because other people my age.
No, not like that. It's just like when you drinking a drink a day, it can catch up to you.
It does.
I can see like once every 3-4 days.
I don't know though. I just get a dopamine like, I feel good. I be feeling like Superwoman when I drink one.
The last thing to end this, it gotta be God. Like he should have came first, but it'll be God because I did swap. Well, I ain't gonna say I was a Christian, but my mom and family members, they always went to church, and I was in a choir, and I did lots of things inside of church. I used to sing in a choir, all this type of stuff in church. It was heavy. I used to always go to, but as I got older, I just started asking questions. I used to wonder why do we praise Jesus if he died? Like, why are we praising that he died? I used to always think, like, why are we praising him?
That's how you grew up, though.
I know you grew up different. I'm saying, like, my thought process. Of course, at the end of the day, there's only one person that we should be praising. You get me? But that's when it started to hit me, when I started thinking, and then I could say I swapped my religion to being Muslim but I still feel like I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Your prayers or reading or spending time with him.
Yeah, that's where I wish I need to get better in that. And it can happen in a day, but it's just like so much goes through a young person's brain. Cause it's like when
life be life.
When you're young, you got more money, lots of things to do, no time. Once you're older, you got more money, lots of things to do. You're finna die.
But I just think we don't take our time precisely because 20, 30-year-olds who have a lot of kids and stuff like that, they'll look at it as like, you got a lot of time. You have no kids and you just work a job. What do you mean you have no time? That's all? You're young?
We're trying to be full-time.
So it's kind of like, dang, 2 full-time things is what we're trying to do, basically.
And we can't forget, you can't count 8 hours of sleep. That's 8 hours that you're not even physically here.
Right. So you really only got like 5 hours to YouTube or something, probably 3 too. Daily on every Monday to Thursday, I only got like, what, 5?
If I break it down one more time, you'll be amazed. 24 hours in a day. Going to subtract 8 because you go to sleep. So you're left with 16. Going to subtract another 8 because you have to work. Now you're left with 8 hours. Say if it take you 30 minutes to get to work, 30 minutes back, you might as well go on and take an hour off of that. That's 7 hours. Say you come home, you make your little breakfast, take a shower. That's gonna take an hour and a half. We're just gonna say an hour. Now you're left with 6. You're gonna wake up a little bit, get situated, eat again. You gotta cook or go out, whatever you do. Go take another hour off of that. That leaves you with 5 hours.
To yourself.
Low key to yourself.
It really take an hour to film, take an hour to edit, and take an hour to brainstorm, take an hour to post all these clips.
So let's say
it takes a lot.
Let's just say naturally you got 4 hours to yourself a day. So mind you, it's 24 hours in a day. So you think you lived the whole day today, you didn't. You slept today, you went to go do a job you probably didn't like to do for the day. And then
you can't even give 8 hours to your own thing you love.
Yeah, and then you had to eat the maintenance things a day. So to get from four hours naturally to you a day to your own full 24 hours, every 6 days, getting 4 hours to yourself a day, every 6 days is naturally a whole 24 hours that you got for you. People don't see that. So damn near every week is really that whole week went to you. All them other hours out that whole week went to somebody else and sleep. And that shit is horrible, man. So that's why we deal with the problems that we have, though, because of the stuff that we want to escape that, and in the correct way, though, not harming anybody. We're not trying to be no evil-ass billionaires having 50,000 employees working for us.
I'm not trying to do that.
That's evil. We're just trying to make a little cash.
Do what you love.
Do what you love.
Take care of your people.
Even if people want to read books for a living, like, sell the books that you're reading. I don't freaking know, like.
Do something with what you love. At least do what you love. Like, people begin a nurse job and they'll be there like, oh, I gotta go to work today.
They'll be there like, bitching. Or people
what do you mean?
No, people, oh my God. People at jobs, man, this gotta be the most, that's what I was finna say earlier. When I told you I forgot. Man, people at, this pissed me the freak off.
But I seen a comment, it was like, wait, so we're not gonna have nobody flipping patties at McDonald's no more?
Fuck that. People at jobs will literally, like, they will take that shit as God. Like, these people at Miranda, you know how I feel. You already know how I lose. You know I'm quit. I lose my job, quit. People at a job, Miranda, will literally, like, start changing their whole aura.
Their whole self.
Because they at a job, and they're so lost in the sauce that they don't even know it. Like, you got this person at a job, call this man your boss. Like, Of course he tell you what to do, but you didn't stood it down to call this nigga boss. Like,
In my Mexican household, that's a disrespect. We call our parents our boss.
bro, you should only be calling your parents or God the boss.
Yeah.
And how this nigga the boss? All he doing is supervising you.
The boss of
is
that
the person
company
that's not-
tricked all these employees to get you to think you're the boss.
Basically.
Or I hate when you go to a place and be like, I pay y'all or get out my store.
Man, what the supervisor, that
This is
dumbass
not your
dude,
store.
that bald-headed ass dude said that shit. Nigga said, mind you, he working here. This nigga genuinely out his lips said, when y'all first get here for the first 30 minutes, we're not chilling, I pay y'all. So you mean you tell you paying all these employees? Nigga,
You wouldn't even be here.
You are the supervisor, bro. You're out there in a...
They believe it. They know
man,
definitely they don't pay us.
He
They
out there
just
in a
believe
2009 Hyundai car. My car, I got a whole blue Dodge Charger on it. My first car, I bought it at 15, before I was even legal to drive. And he telling me what to do, something gotta be wrong.
I don't know, it just pissed me off.
That pissed me off. Like, you say you paying me, bro. Is you paying for 20, 40 employees?
The millionaire, whoever, that's somewhere chilling.
The dude probably on a yacht somewhere laughing, goofing
Chilling,
off.
or probably at home with his family.
With a $50 million watch on
It's
his
just a
wrist.
lot of employees going down tricked you.
That's what they do. They'll convince you to be like, can you run my store? Can you run my company? I'll pay you. They'll pay you a good bit for you to give your life away.
I understand if people act like that, if that's what you love to do. If I wanted like to be a police officer, I would act like the role and everything. If I love to that. But people
in these warehouse
like don't
jobs.
even know how they're acting or don't even know how they're so lost. They don't know the problem, so they just think like
these people.
They don't love what they do, but they think.
They be in warehouse jobs because that's what they say is worst. Warehouse jobs treated like it's God. Like, are you genuinely happy to see boxes in metal all day? All day, hearing beeps all day. Come on, that can't be your life. And then they be the oldest ones, 40, 50, 60, 70. Just in there, like, that pissed me off. It don't even piss me off what they doing. It pissed me off because it's like your brain that fried. Like, you're that programmed to where you feel obligated that your life is better than ours. So you walk around, tell people what to do, sit over there and don't do shit, laugh and giggle and sit on your phone and point at what to do because you'd have been tricked that you are the boss. And then at that, they pay you a little more extra money so you feel like...
I just feel like it should be embarrassing to be in the same
be...
spot as the 21-year-old. To me, I feel like that's embarrassing.
Especially when you got 30, 40-year-olds talking to you and I'm 21.
So it's kind of like, how are we in the same spot? Like, I feel like if I was in my 30s, 40s,
it's kind of like going to if you're 21 years old.
That's like
and
going
you
to
in
kindergarten.
elementary school.
You gonna be feeling.
They gonna look at you like you're old. The kids
even
gonna
big
be on
as hell. I felt uncomfortable when I failed 1 grade.
The kids gonna be on there like, damn,
how do they not feel uncomfortable?
Big as fuck. They ain't even gonna go to the playground with your ass. You feel me? Like you 40, 20 years older than me. We in the same place.
I just know they feel uncomfortable, but they just got it in their head like, oh no, I'm doing something good. So it's like, I don't know.
Let's move up. They don't understand. Nigga, the more you move up, the more time you gotta give these people. The more you move up, they gonna pay you more. And then I never saw a video of this, but I thought of this myself. Literally, the more people move up, the supervisors that get paid, if they get paid salary, I don't care how much they get paid. If they get paid way more than us or more than us, their job be even lazier. Like, they sit back and don't do nothing. To me, that seems like convincing.
Make you more comfortable.
They pay you
to where you want to go. So where you don't want to start your dream. The only time I liked one is like when they're honest and they don't do too much. Like, they just go to we all go in there for some money.
You know we all going there to get
like
paid.
That team lead we had that he would just do his hand.
Oh yeah, it was a team. He wouldn't do all that extra talking.
He wouldn't look at parts.
Man, they feel like you have to do a meeting every day at work, where we talk about the same shit.
Every day.
We talk about the same shit change. We looking at the same boxes. Why we having a meeting?
Like, they be faking their whole role. Like, bro, we're all here for money.
Then they safety. Wear your glasses and hat and.
Just dumb shit, honestly.
What's gonna happen? Like, the same stuff. Oh, it's hot, guys. Duh. Drink water.
It's the same shit.
Duh. Just dumb stuff that it just be like it's a waste of breath.
So you think if everybody had that mindset, don't you think nobody would be, if we pulled up to McDonald's, we would never get nothing because nobody working?
At that, okay, basically somebody got to do the dirt. But it's the fact that I honestly feel like, I honestly feel like if we all had a good brain to where we're not doing that, we're smart enough to have systems where people that want to do that stuff can do that stuff.
Yeah.
Some woman or man out here genuinely just want to have a burger shop.
Yeah.
Let's go fuck with his shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? People that don't do what you want to do.
Or some people genuinely, like us, we work a job because we're not there acting like robots, but we're there because we know we got bills and we know what we love. We're people. I would like it if we still have workers trying to go to the next step, or they genuinely love doing that, but don't go there and just act like you just God.
Like going in that bit like.
Or just thinking you just this.
Cause you giving the same 8 hours of your life, if not more, than what them people do. We ain't no different.
To me, that stuff kind of remind me of like when you used to go to school and they used to be like, stand in a straight line, put a bubble in your, like, to me that's kind of like, I ain't like it.
That was conditioning us. If you ain't know,
I ain't like that stuff.
That was conditioning us to do what you're told. Go to school.
I used to be in that line, matter of fact,
raise your hand. I gotta I'm raising my hand so this bitch can tell me I can pee. Right. But you so young, your brain ain't developed, you never know. Like, just go pee, gang. Like, fuck you asking the teacher, you go pee. They was conditioning us the whole time, training our brain to do what we're told.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate that. Or then I also hate when it's like somebody just think they all that because of their resume or their job, but you can tell they're not happy. They step out every 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette.
Oh my fucking God.
You know you're not happy.
Bro, chain smoking, packs of cigarettes.
No, I understand if you made it in life.
Bro,
okay?
This woman,
if you ain't made it in life, like,
man,
bro.
This person is...
Only drink drinks.
This person said, do you know my resume? You just smoked 2 packs of cigarettes outside. You in here coughing at your desk. You 64 years old. You
do crafts at home.
You DIYing crafts. You taking wood from the warehouse and taking it taking it back home. Yeah, go to Hobby Lobby or home, like go somewhere, get you some good wood.
Now, if my grandma was doing crafts, so like I wouldn't talk about her, but it's just like you can talk about people when you know, like, bro, what?
Basically, they going home and doing stuff that's not even gonna help them.
If they bothering you, I understand if you talk about them, but I don't talk about people if they ain't doing shit to me. Like if you like the person to me. But some people that just got a head that like they acting like they fucking president or something, the way they move, and it's like, girl, you're not all that.
They genuinely moving like this on God.
Like if you just walked out a black truck or something.
They genuinely moving like they just pulled up 4 deep in a black truck. Like, bro, you literally finna go hop in your Honda Civic.
Your piss probably stayed.
You finna go hop in a Kia. You finna go hop in a Nissan Altima.
You finna do your feet like that all day.
You finna rock your boot back and forth in the meeting.
Listening to a meeting.
You finna sit over, you finna nod. Saying the same shit every day.
Eat goldfish every day.
You finna sit over there and eat some goldfish every day. You finna go spam eat bullshit. You finna go. Yeah. They be. I'm talking about chugging monsters. Like that shit is, like, bro. They do that shit religiously. They're killing their body.
I just feel like
chugging monsters all day.
I feel like I feel like people should know they're not happy.
Like
I know when I'm not happy. Like I know when I'm like. When I start waking up some days because I got to go to the job, not brushing my teeth, and I be irritated, I know I'm not happy because of that. You know?
Never hits their brain that.
To where they're like, wait, why do I smoke so fucking much?
They're not like, wait. Yeah, like, why the fuck you even... Like, I can see... Okay, hear me out. Because I smoked vapes before. So don't... Okay, a little bit is fine. But I never I never felt obligated to where, like these people would
I don't have a problem with nobody smoking or doing drugs or nothing like that. But a person that thinks they all that and they stuck in the fucking system and doing that is kind of like a person. I have something to talk about you from, you know?
No, it's different because my dad, like, or other drug addicts I done seen, they be regular people. They ain't bothering you. They ain't trying to rob you. Them folks just dealing with some hard stuff. They in their own world. Yeah. What I'm saying, these people out here, they will literally
bother the shit out of you.
Bother the fuck out of you because they ain't had a cigarette. I mean, get the fuck from around me. Right. Like, don't fuck up my life because you over there needing a cigarette. Go about your own business. And then, like, man, that shit just be wild, bro. Like, I hate that. It just be
pissing me off.
It be a sickness seeing what they doing. I hate that, babe.
But now, if people be at work and they smoke hella cigarettes and they bother me, then cool, you good. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if you trying to start a business out of here.
Like that dude named Paul. He had a good dude that worked with us. He used to do drugs. Like, he heavy on drugs, heavy on.
But he was a good person. Like,
good as hell. Like, if you was
But he wasn't sitting here acting like a robot.
He'll bring you
can't
like,
do this.
You know what I'm saying? Chips. He'll be like, you good? Like, you had a good day? You down? Now, he used to get annoying because he talked a lot. But, like, that boy talk. But he wasn't bothering you. He wasn't like, you feel me?
He wasn't acting like no robot.
Not like a robot.
Trying to tell you what to do or trying to act like he coming out the fucking a fucking Brabus or
Nigga,
something.
he just pulled up in a Brabus Escalade black
Suit
truck.
on or something, like, bro.
2025 in a suit with a Rolex on.
Act where you're at.
We all here for 8 hours.
This is not good.
Shit is not a flex. Nothing a flex if you can't get your time back. Cause they're so full to the system,
That
bro.
be pissing me off.
You can't never get that time back. But
And then they would think that they know it all. They'll hit you with like, oh, just, or like, they don't get it. Like, they'll be like, go to college, do something. I'm just like, bro.
yeah, like that's kind of like asking a poor person on the street, how can I make $1 million?
Right.
Why the fuck you gonna get advice from this nigga? Look where he at.
Like, why am
And
I
then-
gonna listen to you? You smoke
Yes.
cigarettes, probably 80 a day.
Why am I finna listen to you? You here for 8 hours a day and you leaving out in a Kia with hubcaps on the fucking rims. You don't got the car I want, you don't got the house I want. You ain't at you got like, you know what I'm saying? Some of us will be common sense. But some people really be in there asking, you got advice on how to get a girl? Why is you
They
about
be
how to get
listening.
a girl?
I feel like their brain just turn off one day when they get old, time done wasted. They just live in it. This is what it is.
But ain't at that age, you're supposed to be able to chill at home. We ain't gonna get into them other people's business, but it basically don't be that. We're not belittling what they doing with their life. Because some people out here working McDonald's, wherever you working, you
Does
good.
it
Like,
bother us?
your life is fine. You're doing whatever you're doing to get to the next step. If that's genuine what you like to do, if you don't know what you want to do, if you're depressed and you're working a job like that, that's fine. But when you get to the people that like moved up, that start changing, like come on. Job stuff, just overly doing stuff for a company that don't give a fuck about you. I don't know. It's hard to pick at people's brains. But anyways, God is the main reason why we even able to, think about this stuff.
Right.
When they gave us the brain to do this stuff, like I hate that I don't tap in with him like I'm supposed to. But I know he understand. I do know that I need that. I gotta have that. I ain't never ever been so big to the point where I feel like I'm bigger than God. If somebody genuinely doing that, bro, you're a dumbass, bro. Like humans can't create this perfect human anatomy, bro. Like somebody high power created that shit. If you walking around here saying you don't believe in God, something's wrong. In the summertime, it be so hot, the sun will burn you up and make your ass go back in the house. You think you can go up there and create? A human can't create the sun. He'll burn up while building it. Like somebody had to make that. God, for all these animals in the oceans that we never would get to explore because of how deep and far the ocean goes out. Animals that we probably never discovered because only 5% of the ocean been discovered. Just God created that. There's literally a whale, like probably bigger than this house, living in the ocean. So I don't get Jesus, like I said, because he had 12 disciples, 12 people that was on him. Not because they believed in him, mostly because they follow what he followed, like do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They was on him, but all the other people he used to feed in the village and bring fish to whenever they was starving, and
They didn't follow him. They just stayed there.
yeah, like they just chase him where he go because they knew he was great. They genuinely ain't move on with them 12 disciples. They just Jesus gave us food. He'll feed them and keep walking. They'll stay where they at. He'll keep going. Like it just seemed like them people that was 12 people that was with him knew this the right thing to do. Knew his laws, his teachings. The other people just praise Jesus, which is why I feel like all those thousands of people in the village that used to follow Jesus and need stuff from him. I feel look at that as Christians. Like they just following Jesus. They just going by. You feel me? They not with Jesus like naturally with him. It's the 12 disciples. I feel like the Muslims are the ones that just want to be with just God. Like
Yeah.
that's why
I
I changed.
Muslims are kind of like disciples.
But they not praising that his death. Like
Yeah.
praising that he died. He didn't want to die.
I don't even like when you go to a church and they'll have like him hanging there like a. I don't even like when you wear a piece like cross and stuff like that. And they have his body there. It's kind of like
His body. Now
why
some
do we
crosses
have
just be
that
looking
there?
cool.
It's kind of
Like cross chains be looking
cross
cool.
chains, yeah, but like a
Him,
cross
him
with him
on it though. Like why would he be like? Why we praising he died? Like that's not.
Liking it.
And then when he died, wasn't he saying if he died, like they say, wasn't he saying like, Lord, he was telling his father, forgive them because they don't. He said forgive them because they don't
But
know.
then people swap it up and be like, he
No.
died for us. Like,
No, he said forgive the people that killed him because they don't know what they're doing. They didn't know that they were killing the.
then why
Jesus.
some people say that he died for us?
Say he died for our sins, as in like
Yeah, like he died for
the
us.
stuff he did helped it to where when we sin, it can be washed away. We could ask for forgiveness. Back then, they brought that woman because she committed adultery. They tried to stone her to death, and Jesus saved her and was like, for all of y'all that haven't sinned, y'all can kill her. But they didn't kill her because everyone there has sinned.
Yeah.
But I just still don't understand. Like, I probably never understand it. But why are we praising his death? He didn't want to die. He asked for. He said, "God, forgive them, bro. They don't even know what they doing.
Yeah,
Like, they don't know that they're killing Jesus. They didn't know."
I'm
So
still learning too about my religion.
I honestly feel like if you sat there and watched every religion, you still gonna find a way back to Islam.
Yeah, I'm still looking, but then I still be like confused because obviously with my Mexican household, with my mom, I grew up Catholic.
Catholic.
Yeah, I grew up Catholic, like looking at the La Virgen Maria, the Virgin Mary, and stuff like that. That's how we call it, and we would mostly go to her, and like that's how and we would do the Father and the name, like the cross thing, like on your head and stuff like that. And I got baptized there, but then with my dad, he was teaching me Christianity kind of things, Jesus stuff. So I was always confused because I'm like, why is my mom taking
You
me to
got
this
different
stuff?
type of Christians, like
Yeah, like my dad would just worship like just Christian, and then my mom would go to Catholicism church, like the one with the big, pretty, cool buildings
but
and the
isn't
Father
isn't
and
but
the.
right there, that's what converted me back to Islam because once again, why are we bouncing? Why are we playing? Like why this Christian feel like they can put this in and do this, and then this Christian Catholic feel like they can do this and do this, and then
Yeah.
Baptist Christians do this and this. Methodist Christians, I think they do this and this, but with Islam, it's just Islam.
Yeah, that's also something I like too. Like they're very, like I don't know how to explain it. The only thing I don't like is that like the part where they're like about the 11-year-old, the kid
Yeah,
and stuff.
like they
That's the
say
only
he
part that kind of
raped,
makes me be like, ugh. But the only thing I like is I like how Muslims, like they're the only ones that I feel like if I look at them, I'm like, oh, you connected
you
with
can
God.
know,
Like
or
I can
like
see it in you. Mexican household, we would see it as like you party on Saturday and on Sunday we ride at church. Type
Christians, they be
shit.
drinking. You right at church.
Yeah, but Muslims, I'd be like Ramadan. They don't wear no nails.
When
They
holidays come,
covered.
like for Christmas, why are we
They don't.
celebrating?
They don't even do
Why
Christmas
on
stuff. They
Christmas?
gift
Why
only.
we getting gifts?
Yeah,
Why
they do stuff like Ramadan and like. To me, their
it
stuff is
just make
more like.
common sense. Or on Easter, like why are we praising a bunny and chasing eggs? But they try to say it's something to do with Jesus.
Yeah, I get it a lot. It's just some questions that I have of like the Muslim stuff is like
And
covering yourself and how no perfume or how men can't wear a certain color of jewelry and a lot of things. It's like, but their stuff is like deep. Like if you pick them, it's kind
or
of like
kill
you're
an animal in
scared.
a respectful way to eat it,
Yeah.
halal.
Or your prayers, you gotta do 5 prayers. Or you can't shake no random guy's hand. It's only the person. You can't have sex. Like their stuff is
Until
deep.
marriage,
Like their stuff is deep to where I'm like, what if that one's the one? But I'm
it's just
still
hard. But I
learning.
also know God said He can't punish you if you've been fooled. As in,
Yeah.
like, if you genuinely thought this was the correct religion, why would God punish us for that? We didn't know. We thought we was praising the right thing.
I mean, I still don't know, so I feel like I wouldn't get in trouble because I don't know. Like, I honestly
But
still don't
you're at
know.
an age though that He would look at you like, Miranda, you've had time.
Yeah, I did, and I
Same
do
thing with
try
me.
like to learn and stuff like that. It's just he should know still.
He
Like,
knows we got 2 minutes.
I got a job, I got this, I want to do my career. Like, it's so much stuff.
But back then it seemed so easy to them because they didn't have a job. They wake up and just
And
do
it don't
shit.
just take one day to learn and to feel it. It take you, same way when it says like they'll be like, when you get closer to God, when did you know to stop wearing revealing clothes? When did you know to stop smoking and drinking? When did you know to stop having sex? And it was like when you feel it, when you're so deeply with God and connecting, you feeling it, you start, oh, I don't feel okay to do this. Like you start getting scared to do things now. But that just means I'm not connected or feel it. I used to feel it. The only reason I used to feel it is with my dad when I used to go to church. And I still do. If I listen to the worship music, I feel like I want to cry and like I feel it. But I still feel like I need to feel it in another way in learning it. Because I don't understand the stories. None of that, you know.
Yeah. I feel like I'm deep into Islam, but I would be deep if Muhammad didn't do what they say he did. They say he was big on war. He liked to get back revenge, but I don't feel like revenge is a way to.
That thing also too, I don't like.
They say like slay your enemies. Like man, fuck them. Like let's cut up with. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody hunt
And
you,
a
man,
lot
beat up
of,
on them. You know what I'm talking
yeah, and
about?
a lot of things I see that there'll be like a lot of people go to prison and then they turn Muslim for protection.
People that go to prison and start being pussy because they want protection so they won't get beat up by other gang members, they'll go in jail and start faking Muslim. They'll go in jail and start faking like they want to be Muslim because they know that group of Muslims over there ain't going to let nobody touch them. That group of Muslims, if you play with this guy, he going to get on your, you know what I'm saying? Because they believe in slaying their enemies.
Yeah.
That be mainly for pussy ass people that can go to jail. They know like, damn, I was fake throwing up gangs. Shit, they gonna come over here and mess me up. They go, you know what I'm saying, act like they trying to be all holy and godly. But then they try to say Mary married Joseph when she was, I ain't gonna say the age because I don't know, but they try to say she married Joseph when she was a minor. And just, you know.
Yeah, those things also don't get. I just wish I could know, and I'm
69.
so deep to where if anybody says something, I'm just like.
But then once again, how do you know? Because mind you, a Bible is fact. A Bible has been tampered with, as in passed down. People wrote their own versions, and then it wasn't wrote in English. And people call him Jesus when his name is Yeshua. Back then he spoke Aramaic, so we just translated it. You know, like Jesus, it's Jesus, but it's spelled Jesus. The whole time back then, like if we walked to Jesus right now, if he was alive, he my name ain't Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just
I get it a lot. The same way with me. If I'm like, people call me Miranda, I'm like, oh, I hate it. Miranda. I don't like Miranda. I hate being called Miranda.
But it's like this thing was written in a different language. It's been translated and moved. Some people put stuff in. Some people took stuff out. Like, you know. And back then, who was so? Why was somebody like? Was there like a secret guy that was just in the cut? You know how I jump sometimes. Profile picture be. My brother, y'all, he got a profile picture.
It'll be like
of a seal like.
He changed
of a
it.
seal
He
like
talking
this.
about him.
Like, was somebody just watching Jesus every move and writing that shit?
It's a lot of stuff.
And then somebody was like, "Here, when I die, pass this down to this person." And,
then, you know what I also understand? I'm not gonna say like I would want to be that religion, but I kind of understand this a little bit where that, whatever religion is, when they worship all just in case, like. So they can get lucky, like they like.
So they can get lucky.
So they can go to this kind of worship. Oh, like you know.
Except for I worship all of it. I'm trying to
get in. I did all.
Just in case this one say I fucked up, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That is kind of smart though.
But then it's like, what if it's like it's nothing? You just die. No, nothing. Like you die. It's nothing.
But you know what's sad? What's sad is that we'll never know. Cause honestly though. When you look at it, Homo sapiens were here first. Like, the only reason, Miranda, we look like how we look is because we've morphed. If you ain't, like, I know you know that. But, like, we don't naturally like, okay, genetically, we ain't look like this back then. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Our bodies and facial structures and stuff look totally different. Mm-hmm. We used to look like Homo sapiens. Like, we used to look like that. What's crazy is that they have the fossils and remains of these, like the skulls and stuff, you know. And they say eventually we're gonna get cleft hand because everybody has a phone. Your hand gonna end up stuck like that.
Oh yeah, my finger is like it has a little curve.
You know what I'm saying? Like as years go by, naturally our bones gonna start growing like this.
Yeah.
Like, our kids gonna start growing like this into a zombie kind.
Because we sure do that too much. Oh my god.
Imagine doing this for years and your kids, and they naturally that bone gonna start growing like that. That's
ugly. And same thing with us keep getting our wisdom teeth removed. I feel like that's gonna swap something
that's
up.
genetically immortal. That's because we're not.
No, but I feel like now that we are getting removed, can't that make you morph into something different now? Because like how much we're going without using it.
Like we used to have to use them we used to have to bite into raw meat. We used to have to. We were dumb to not know. Bro,
I also kind of feel like dumb, one day we might not use tonsils no more.
Could be a point. Like I showed you, we're naturally, slowly starting to have lactose problems. We're probably not gonna be able to drink milk. Some people lactose, some people not. Some people don't got the enzymes to digest the lactose. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like genetically changing, you know. More people are having bunion problems. Their toes are curved.
Me.
Starting to slowly.
That's bad.
You know what I'm saying? We're genetically changing fast. And it is crazy that most people don't know we all started in Africa. We ain't gonna go that deep into stuff, but when you look at like, the fuck, you mean I'm African? It's like, I mean, that's where we began at. That's where the first humans was at, and then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, hell yeah. You look it up on your phone, where was the first humans ever? We started at because the other parts of the world, like the USA, it's only the USA now is because it's been discovered. We had to fight for this land. That's why it's the USA. That's why we got like immigrants and the people from Mexico, they fought for that land over there. So where the borderline meets, that's their land. You know what I'm saying?
Stolen
Everything's
land.
stolen. Same thing with Canada. All them lands have been fought for. But the U.S., we fought for this land. That's why they say serving the country, or you know what I'm saying. But we all started in Africa and then we started migrating, and then climate change. There was no single first human, but rather gradual evolution over millions of years earlier from ancestors. The earliest members of genus Homo Habilis emerged in Africa around 2.3 million years ago. Significant increase in brain size Later, the Homo erectus was the first to migrate out of Africa. So the Homo habilis. These right here,
These.
with these skulls. Imagine being born back then. I'd be scared. Look at how we look
And then
now.
they were super tall.
But ain't that sad though? Like that's how we. No, I'm saying like the reason you have your skin tone.
So that's how they look like.
I know.
Why you made your face?
But because they got proof of it. They have fossils and the remains of them things. No, bro, no, that's horrible. Hear me
that's
out.
what we look
Seeing
like.
this back then, what would you do?
I would have ran. I'm sorry.
What would you do?
But I know they probably looking at us now like, ooh, why y'all look like that?
They gone. We more.
But one day
we're them now.
our kids, they're gonna look at us like, oh, why mom and dad look chopped? Like they looked a little
In
funny.
millions of years we'll change.
No, they gonna look
millions
different.
of years will change.
Still,
Millions of years.
they're gonna look at us like.
But yeah, for our age, we are smart and intelligent, and hopefully we're headed on the right path, and God can make things easier for us, and we can do the correct things that we need to do the correct way and live a decent life, because we both come from no handouts, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Well, I had handouts a little bit when I was little, but now no.
you're a girl, you gonna have handouts. You're a girl. Well, me on the other hand, big dog shit, like not like that, but coming from
Stop, because if you ask your grandma or something, you would have handouts. Same thing with me is we don't get it.
I can ask
just
my
like, here you
grandma
go. It's more like
now, because
we
my
need
grandma
something.
got sued the fuck out of somebody's ass and came up. But back then, hell nah. My grandma, hell nah. Lived in poverty majority of my life. This was great. Like I enjoyed talking to you. Then they gonna want part 2, part 3, part 4. What if we come up off of just one day we did a podcast, I posted it on the channel, and we came up.
Yeah, my friends.
I'll take it. All your cash. All your cash. But you gotta be like, babe. Be like, babe, you gotta buy me.
I ain't buying you nothing.
Brand new.
Grown man, by the way. Man went to war back then. What you said?
You said grown man, by the way.
Yeah, man went to war.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, babe, it's this new PC I want.
Bitch, you already got a PC. I don't even have one.
I'm gonna be like, babe, you know I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to goddamn. Nah, like, I love you. I want you to be the greatest. Shoot, anything you ask me for, I'm gonna tell the truth. All right, we done. This is anything. Okay, this is real quick. Okay, anytime for facts. Anytime I learn something, I'm putting.
Watch my belly.
Stop. Anytime I learn something, I'm gonna put my girl on. I ain't stingy to shit. I got $100 and some thousand of credit. Get what I'm finna do? I'm finna give my girl $100 and some thousand.
Yeah, so it could be easier for you. Why would you date a broke bum?
What? How is it gonna be easier for me? I'm just helping you. So
Hello?
if I just love you genuinely, like I ain't been the best in the world towards you. Now I'm transitioning into that. But I love you genuinely to where if I was to up and die, if somebody was to come and switch my dumb ass down, I'm gonna switch their ass back. But if I'm gonna go out with a bang.
No, you ain't not gonna switch it down because I'm gonna come in clutch.
Your ass not gonna hit. You not gonna hit no target.
Especially with that big long one you got downstairs. I can't wait to use that one. And you put it in the face. Like, how do you do it?
Stop! You gonna hit their ass with that damn sniper, bro. That shit gonna have to reload so long.
Yeah, I don't care.
To shoot that, you gotta like keep doing that and shit.
You gotta do all that
You
extra
trying to hit a
stuff.
nigga with a car 98, you gotta grab the jerk that's in the closet. But yeah, like what I'm saying is I want you to be the best. So if I ever was to up and die one day or anything happened to me, you can hold your own. You know what I'm saying? I never want you to feel like you ain't learning or grow with me. I really want to be the top. So if you do ever go and learn to go get another little boo, they're gonna be like, who taught you that?
Boo.
They're gonna be like, oh, my boyfriend or my ex did this, or my ex showed me how to do this, or my ex did this, or I'm trying to top them niggas, man. Even though there's other men out here better than me that can do some bigger things than me right now, but hey, I'm coming up.
Ain't nobody better than you.
I'm coming. Like I'm doing me. I'm coming. Daily wins, because I'm gonna be on that ass. You gonna have to show me something. Like, I'm coming.
Ooh.
But yeah.
I want some Waffle House.
Waffle House and grab some. Come on, let's go. Hopefully to come and do more and more episodes, podcast. I enjoyed it. We have talks like this all the time. We just don't film it. But we've always been on a mission. We've always wanted to better ourselves and do things in our life. I hope some of y'all can learn, some of y'all can grow. I hope people are learning and growing. But expect more episodes, because for episode 1, we went all in. So expect many more episodes, and love y'all. Stay motivated. Keep going, keep grinding. As long as you better yourself daily, you'll never have a problem. Glad y'all got to see us our young side and the things that be on our brain. And we out.